and welcome. My name's Sam and this is the excuse me, this is the Little Greenhouse Creates. Thank you for joining me today. Sorry about that, it's been one of those days. So this is take 3 of this particular video. I'm doing the scrapbooking workshop for snow days this week, and as I say, this is my 3rd take. The first take I recorded the entire video, and when I came to upload it, it had totally gone. I got halfway through this video and it just stopped into me. So I've got everything crossed I have, that today this one is actually going to work. So with bated breath we start. So we are doing Snow Days scrapbooking page today. I have got my 4 photographs of a, as I say, of a snowy day. I will explain the story to you a little later. And I'm working off the Scrapbook Workshop kit, which is this. It comes with all the papers that you need. If you saw my video this morning, you will see the kit in its full form. And I am going with the sketch number 2. And this wonderful document gives me everything I need to create the page, even down to the diagrams here telling me exactly which piece of designer series paper or copy paper I need, and it also tells me which side to use. So there's a little star here that tells me, okay, this side is this piece and this without the star is this piece. Goes through all this, through all three scrapbooking pages, and then at the back of the book it gives you, or the leaflet, it gives you the diagrams of how to assemble your page. Now the best thing about this is that once you have finished with all of this, you can take the paper clip off, file it away, and then you have a design sketch to refer to should you wish to do another display in this particular design. So looking at this particular page, first of all, it shows you the 3 pieces of paper, or 3 pieces of designer series paper, that you need to lay down and in which order to lay them. If I turn this page over, it does exactly the same to the right hand page. So this is the left hand page and this is the right hand page. And as I said, this is take 3, so I have already got as far as laying down the first piece and laying down the second piece. So this is not a smudge that I have made up. This is a piece of blending I'm doing with Pool Party and my blending brush. Basically the darker area here will be covered up with a strip of this designer series paper. And what I needed was just the light part here, and then I'm going to need just the light part down here as well. So you're going to just do one more. So basically circular motion onto your ink pad with your blend brush, work from the hidden part out. So as I say, dark, and then I'm moving it out, okay, and then you can do exactly the same for this area down here. Okay, so dark again, and you're going to work it out so it becomes lighter. And then with your other piece of designer series paper, you can fit it over and work out whether or not you have created enough down here, which I haven't, so let's do a tiny bit more. There we go. Now the paper then gets stuck over the top and you are ready to start adding your photographs and your embellishments. Okay, so that's page 1. Let's do it the same on page 2. So I'm going to put the video on hold for a second and do the same on this piece, and I will return. Bear with me. Okay, and I'm back. So I've done it on both pieces now. So obviously you've got this ugly section here. Don't panic. What we're going to do is we're going to pop that over to there like so, and then this piece will do identical over to there and onto that section there. So you literally don't see the ugly part. So we can do that with our Stamp and Seal. So just literally going to add tiny bits. I'm going to make sure that they line up so that they are literally a 12 by 24 page, because that way they will butt up when they sit in the scrapbook. Perfect. So that's that one going across there like that, and then I'm going to do exactly the same with this one here. Oops. Oh no, stop. There we go. There we go. Honey. I've come to decide that this scrapbooking kit for me is the nemesis of this one, but I won't be beaten. I will get my scrapbooking pages done. Okay, so that's all done straight across. So we've got the shading here, and there's some here and here. So that, as far, we're going to start with this one. That is as far as the instructions go. It then gives you where to place your photographs. So I've got one here, and then I've got a portrait one here. Now the instructions do say that you can put a white border behind each of these pictures to make it stand out, but I didn't like it with the white. So what I did do, let me just pop that there so I can show you the other side. So that will go there, and that will go to there. And what I'm hoping to do is to get these photographs aligned. Okay, so all the embellishments can go here and down here. So what I decided to do was I cut myself some pieces of cardstock. This is Poppy Parade, and I've made them half an inch, quarter of an inch bigger than the actual photograph, and that way I think they pop off the page much better. So let me show you that. So that will go onto there, and then I've done exactly the same. I'm just leaning across. Just excuse my guest house reach, as my mother would say. There we go, that goes onto there. And so I'm just giving myself a border for each of these photographs, and I feel that they make them stand out so much clearer. Okay, so while I'm adhering this to the borders, I'll explain. So the photographs are of my eldest and my youngest son and my youngest child, my little girl. We popped over to see my mother-in-law one December day when it had been snowing, just to check on, see how she was doing. She lives in a little bungalow. And it hadn't been long since my father-in-law had passed, and when we got there she was snowed in. So my children got the spades out and cleared a path so that their nan could get out and do her shopping. And it was one of those moments where you didn't have to ask them to do it, they just went and did it, and that was it. And it was lovely, and I took some photographs, and it's, as much as it was a sad time, it was a time to remember that, you know, families do come together and work for each other and sort things out. So this is my picture for there. My other son would have obviously helped, but he was at uni, so he wasn't able to come up all the way from Bournemouth to up to where we live. It's about a 2-hour journey there and a 2-hour journey back. So he left it in the capable hands of his siblings. Okay, so let's pop this down here. Right, so before I stick them down, I'd like my blending here just to pop a little bit more. So what I've done is I have got my Snowy Wonder stamp set, and it comes with some beautiful snowflakes. So I've popped them onto blocks, and I'm going to just do a little bit of stamping onto my page. So I'm going to use the big one first. So just stamp it. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to do the same on here. 1, 2. Obviously, whatever you do on one page, you want to do on the other. So that's that one. Then I've got the second size, which is the medium one. So let's do one there. And we can have 1, 2, 3 onto there. And then I'm going to have 1, 2 there. And then I'm going to add my little tiny one. Whoa! That left that one on the page, that's no good. So 1, or onto the pad, 2, let's do that, and 3, and you've got 1, 2, and let's do 3. Now obviously you don't need to, it comes with snowflakes, very large snowflakes, which I will show you in a second. It's part of the embellishment kit, but I just wanted to add a tiny bit more detail onto my page. So I'm going to pop these into place, make sure that they are level. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same with this one. What I'm trying to work out is, do I want to have them like that, or do I have them, let's put it that way, or do I have them, let's see, the other way. I think we should have them, they're going to look better like that, aren't they, really? So we can stick those down like so. And again, I'm just going to use my stamp and seal. I'm going to eyeball where they go, and hopefully it won't be, it will look okay. So that goes there, like so, and then I can do the same on this one. It's funny, I was thinking that we don't actually get many snow days, but we've literally had a snow day recently, and it's a little bit higher, and then when I was looking for snowy photographs, I was amazed at how many snow days we do have. We do probably get snow once a year if we're lucky. Let's have a look. Let's put you into place. Right, and I want to go roughly about there. We've got a little section poked over, and then I'm going to add this piece down here. Right, let's do that. I'm not putting much glue on my pages for the simple reason, in case I want to pop anything underneath. Right, okay, so on here, on my block over here, I have pulled off all the stickers that are required for this particular layout. Apart from this, this is from my stash, and it just basically says December 12, which is when we were doing our particular snow picture. So let me add those pieces and we can see how we go. So if I look at this one, this is telling me, and the photographs here, I need, so obviously I've laid mine the other way round. So it's telling me I need 2 of these. So I'm going to go 1 there. Might need to add a bit more glue because I've actually taken most of the stickiness off. And I'm going to put 1 there. So you can see the other ones are popping through. And then I've got the word memories, which is going to pop under here. Tuck that there, so it just lines up nicely. And then I'm going to take, now it has suggested that I put there, but because I've got this border around my photographs, it's lowered it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this one to this section here. Just going to, so it just almost works its way around. And then I've got this tiny, tiny little snowflake which I can add. Do I add? We will see. We will see. I'm going to hold off for a second on that one. Okay, and then I'm going to use on the other side. We have our other page. So again, this now says bundle up, which is going to go under this photograph. So let's pop it here. So it's got that little tag. Then it's got, let's have a look. As I say, because I have done it the other way around, this is where the journaling was going to go, but I think I'm going to pop mine down here. Right, so the next thing it tells me to do is to add snowflakes here and here. I might put it, do I put it there? Let's put it there. Okay, so that's that one sticking down. It then suggests that I put this nice big one down here. Or it could go there. Now, I'm going to put mine here because I quite like the way it brings it round. It's given me this little arrow which goes under my photograph here. And I'm hoping that I can add my 12th of December from my stash to go to there. Yep, that fits quite well. And then I'm left with these two other little snowflakes, so I can add them. Put one down there, and then I'm going to probably put the other one here. Okay, so that is literally the kit for the snowflakes for the snow day. That's this page, and this is this page. Now, my thing is that I have added, I've got a few extras. So let me show you the extras, and then we can work out whether or not we're going to add them. So the first thing is I have snow day, which I could pop up there. That comes from the stamp set Snow Day, which has got all the words in it. So I'm just going to hover it in case, do I put it there? Do I even put it there? Bring that in so you can actually see it. I'm hesitant, so let's see what we've got. So the other things I have got, so the Snowy Wonder stamp set, which comes with the kit, which you can get with the kit, I have got extras. So what I've done is I stamped out 3 trees and used the dies to cut those out. I cut myself out 3 houses. Now my mother-in-law lives in a bungalow, so I've got a green, a pool party, and a poppy parade. So I've got those, and I've stamped out myself a snowman, and I'm going to need to colour in his nose in a moment if I use him. Right, so let's see what we can do. So do I pop my little snowman down here? Do I take this off? As you can see, it's not stuck down. I've taken most of the stickiness down, so I could pop it under like that and then add my snowman here. But then I've got this ugly gap here, so do I pick this up gently and then add it to that there? Do I like that? I think that's okay. I'm going to leave it there for the moment. I'm not going to stick anything down until I have fully decided what I'm going to do. So if I did that, what do I do with the houses and the trees? So I could have my house here and then just layer those over the top like so. I could stick my trees one there, one there. And then do I take off this snowflake, and pop them down? See, this is the only problem I have. Where do I put everything? Do I put a tree there? Let's get a tree there. And then my little house could go here, here, put them up there, and then maybe move my snowflake. Okay. But because I have got these snowflakes already added at the back, I'm wondering, or do I pop that there? And then I can put one tree there, one tree there, and then take my third tree and pop it to there. And then I can always add my snowflakes up here. And then you've got a little bit of section here, goes round, you've got a little bit of, if I pick this up, I could pop him under here a bit further down so that he slips underneath my snowman, beside my snowman. I could take one of these, ooh, and then I can add that there. Decisions, decisions. And as I said, I'm going to put my journaling down here once I've written it. So that could go up there, couldn't it? Decisions, decisions. Or she says, do I put my snowflakes back to there and then just add my houses here? So my red house with my tree here. Now I know you work in a triangle section, you know, and you also work in threes. So do I put my trees there? It's so difficult. They say that this is the fun part, is adding the embellishments. But for me, I find it a little bit, sometimes it can be quite stressful, especially when you're not 100% sure where everything's going. She says. Okay, let's try it here. So if we can put 3 little houses in a row, because as I said, my mother-in-law lives in a bungalow. And then we could put a tree here, a tree here. There we go. Snowflake there, snowflake. It definitely goes. I want the snowflakes. I'm going to take one of those snowflakes. Let's take one of those snowflakes. We can add that one there, and then we've got that one that can go up there. So then they've got like a little triangle section there. You've got the houses along there. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to adhere the other tree here by my snowman. Okay, right. Bear with me. Let me get those all stuck down and I shall come back to you. So I'm back. So this is all stuck down now, so I'm quite happy with that. So the only thing I was wondering is I've got these wonderful red, real red and white adhesive back peppermints, and I wondered if they would look cute in the middle of my very big snowflakes. So they come in 2 different sizes, actually come in 3 different sizes. It's got big, medium and small. So that's a small one, so let's see. Could pop one in the middle there, Then I could go for a slightly bigger one, which is that one there. And then this one here has got the big ones. And then they can go in there. I actually quite like that. See if I can bring it up to the camera so you can see. You see the little cane, the candy canes just here. They're really quite cute. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same over here. The only thing I haven't done is add my little orange nose for my snowman. Just noticed. So I will add that before I take the photos, and then you can see the close-up details either on Facebook, Pinterest or Instagram. So there we have. At last I seem to have managed to finish a scrapbooking double spread page with the wonderful snow day kit, workshop kit. So thank you ever so much for joining me today, and I look forward to catching up with you on Wednesday if you're around for our second double spread. So do join me then. It would be lovely if you would, and if not, I hope to catch up with you very soon. Take care everybody, and thank you very much. Bye.